Hey everyone, this is Kleiner Gamer here, and I'm here with part 17 of my Let's Replay of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Now, the commentary that I'm doing for this is post-commentary for a very good reason, because the amount of struggles I had with this level, No Dillo Dallying, has been absolutely unreal. The amount of failed attempts I've had at this, I lost count. There was a previous video recording I did that lasted about an hour and a half. I'm not joking you. An hour and a half to try and do this level, because it is that difficult, plus the level is quite buggy as well. You'll see why in a second, because in this attempt here that I'm going to show you, there is a glitch here that happened with the box counter, or a bug of some sorts, and I'm not sure what it was that happened. But as you can see here, we're back playing as Dingo Dial once again in this area here. And then spinning attacking those bats is necessary, because if you don't, they will kill you with explosives there if you don't. I think they automatically explode at you and then you'll die. I think that's what happens, if I remember correctly. Now this bit for the boxes is quite tricky. Now keep an eye on this box counter here. As soon as I hit these nitros, it'll be 136. Like so. Now, by the end of this section here, when I defeat these three enemies come up here, I should have 147 boxes, but for some reason the counter is glitched, and I do not know how on earth it is glitched here. You'll see in a few seconds here what happens. So there's meant to be 3 boxes in that enemy to the right there, but 2 of them ended up being missing there for some reason. But you'll see from the counter coming up right here, I've got 143 when I should have 144. So for some reason there's one box I missed, even though I knew that I didn't miss a box in this area. So I'm not sure what on earth happened there on that attempt. But that's not the only bug that I've seen in this level, or glitch. Because if you die when you play as Crash and or Coco again, yes, after this Dingo Dial section, you play as Crash and Coco again in an alternate version of Run It Bayou, where you are riding on top of the mobile diner like so in this video here. And I'm about to make a jump cut right here because I had to restart because of one box I missed somehow. But I've cut out the loading screen there because the loading screens took way too long. The loading screens are about 30 seconds long. So if you fail on the insanely perfect relics, you have to go through 30-second loading screens all over again, which is so annoying. So yeah, I couldn't tell you how annoying that was, but keep an eye on the box counter here again on this one, and you'll see a very significant difference here. So we'll wait till we get to the nitros again and you'll see what happens. See, I got quite lucky with that nitro crate there from that enemy. Yeah, at this point I'm desperate to spin those bats there because I know for a fact that they're quite dangerous to try and deal with. Right, so the box counter here is 115 again. So once I get these nitros at the end, that's when, oh yeah, I struggled a little bit as well here to get the boxes on that side. So, we get the nitros again, we're at 136. Like on the first attempt of this recording anyway. Now, the boss counter here will change. So as you can see here, I'm at 142. And I've got rid of all the enemies there, so I just need to get rid of this enemy that's carrying the nitro there, like so. So now I'm at 143, now we're at 144. And then we should be at 147, which is the exact amount of boxes where you want to be at. So I have no idea what on earth happened on that first attempt there of that recording. That was probably a glitch, I'm guessing. So now moving on, we've got a lot of nitros to deal with here, as well as boxes up on the right hand side. But I will say this much honestly, see when recording these levels, I've tried to do live commentary over them, but honestly with the amount of times I've had to restart due to the insanely perfect relics, it's just been absolutely unbearable to do live commentary. So, just as a heads up, this may not be the only part that you'll see me doing post-commentary for, because the the requirements for this game, the 106%, is absolutely insane. Oh yeah, that's a little trick you can do there. You grab onto the TNT barrel, jump, let go of it, and then hover with the vacuum cannon you've got there. Now the hidden gem for this level is hidden to the left there. As you can see the steel bouncy crates there. Jump on them, and that's the hidden gem found there on that.
Stagnant water. Smells like home.
Yep, indeed it does. But anyway, this part here is pretty simple and straightforward. You just use the TNT barrels to destroy nitro crates in front of you, as well as defeat any enemies that come across your path as well. The frustrating thing is, like, even though this part is pretty straightforward to do, the amount of times you die on the hard parts here with Crash and Coco in this level means you have to do this all over again if you want the insanely perfect relic. I'm not going to like rant about Crash 4 any further, like, to be honest with you. I'm going to wait till I maybe get all 220 gems and get the flashback tapes, and I think that might be it, to be honest with you. I don't know, in all honesty, how I'm going to proceed with the rest of this game when it comes to actually playing it. Now, as you can see here, I got 330 boxes. That's exactly the amount of boxes you want when heading to the next section. So here we go here. Now, in my opinion, they should have ended this level right there, instead of doing this section with Crash again. That way the levels could be shorter. I don't mind shorter levels in the games. Now, the two boxes you saw on the right hand side that I destroyed before the TNT crates there, if you die at this bit, and I know for a fact that this happens, and I'm sure many people will agree with me on this when they played this game, that if you try to go for the insanely perfect relic, collecting all the boxes, if you die on this section particularly, or even the jetboard section, then once you respawn back to, or no, actually, particularly in the mobile dino section, if you die on that bit there, then the two boxes I got on the right hand side will not spawn, and you will not be able to get the boxes, so you must restart the level regardless, which is an absolute bummer, because Toys for Bob fixed the polar section and bears repeating, but they didn't fix this bit, which is extremely annoying. I don't know why they didn't fix that bit. Now this bit here, you need to basically keep crouching, unless if you're falling behind with the mobile diner. Just slide when necessary, but crouch at all times, especially when you go to do a double jump to get that Aku Aku crate there. And it may be necessary for the TNT crates there, but thankfully it wasn't necessary for that attempt that I did there. So I managed to make it over. That bit there isn't easy. It took me so many, I think I've lost count how many times it took me to actually get past that section, but eventually I managed to do it. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get the two Wumper Fruit crates beneath the TNTs, because I don't trust that spin attack that you do normally, like the simple tap of the square button and you do the light spin attack, instead of the heavy normal spin attack that you do. Now, the reason why I'm hesitating here is because I'm taking deep breaths outside of the recording, like, oh my god almighty, please get this right, please get this right. Now, what you need to do at that point is you need to go backwards immediately before the waterfall starts to go down here, because if you miss any boxes here, just like in Run It Bayou, then you will not be able to collect them again. And it's necessary as well to keep slowing down to this bit because of the nitros. However, what you can do now is you can let go of the speed here because there's no waterfall coming up here, even though there's faster bits coming up here. And you can go backwards to get the crates here, this bit here, which is a lot better. And a lot more manageable, should I say, to get the crates. And it's quite easy to miss quite a lot of them, and there's some tricky parts here. So normally you would jump on the ramps to get the boxes here, like so for this bit here. But there's some ramps that you must not jump on, you have to avoid, because two of them have got the nitro crates. And there's a fake crash once again, and as you can see, I barely just got the third Wumpa gem. And thankfully I had two Aku Aku masks here, because I had to use one of them to sacrifice it to the TNT blast. But it's all good because I got the box gem there, and I got the insanely perfect relic eventually for this part. So yeah, this level, I have to say, was the most annoying I've ever played when it came to getting the insanely perfect relic. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this part of Let's Replay Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. And next time I'll be back, there will be a heads up for this one. There will be another post-commentary part coming up with the Snow Way Out level coming up next. And that sounds unbelievable, I know, but I just couldn't be bothered doing live commentary because I was just getting that angry at this game. That I was like, oh yeah, as you can see, we got another costume, the cat's meow for Coco there. But I'm sticking to the normal costumes because honestly I can't really be bothered showing the rest of them off. Anyway, I'll see you again for part 18. Hope you have a good day and I'll see you again soon. Till then, take care, see you later. Bye bye.